This episode of Pose was as misshapen as an ill-fitting $30 Gordon Gartrell suit. This episode of Pose was as ill-fitting and misshapen as a $30 Gordon Gartrell shirt made by a Disney college dropout. Who wrote this? Denise Huxtable? So listen, before I annoy you with my voice or bore you, can y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button and the like button? And if you could share it, I'll be your bestest friend. Did y'all watch the third episode of Pose, The Trunk? So it starts out in 1978 with Miss Electra, a young Electra, strutting down the piers with her afro, with her, I guess, her co-worker. And, you know, she was schooling the girls back then. Oh, you're a lady New Yorker. You should know the score by now. You're a lady New Yorker. Yes. So a client picks her up and, you know, she's going through her whole Electra. Oh, you can't afford me, blah, blah, blah. Where do you work? And then he says, I've got $75 for you. And then she goes, well, fine, but afterwards you're going to take me through a Mickey D's drive-thru for a hot apple pie. Really, Electra? That's what you wanted? A hot apple pie from Mickey D's? Now, don't get me wrong. Back in the days, the McDonald's apple pies, oh, please believe me. I don't know why they changed the recipe, but they need to go back because those apple pies were everything. But who wrote this? So her co-worker, I guess, Electra's real clothes were, or her boy clothes were in the co-worker's car. They couldn't get to the clothes, so she had to go home, you know, dressed up as Electra. And this is where we meet Electra's mother. And that scene was a really powerful scene. It kind of took me back to the scene in Paris is Burning with Pepper LaBeija and how they were revisiting, you know, their relationship with their mother. So I don't know if this was inspired by Pepper LaBeija or maybe this was Electra's, Dominique's, you know, real life story. Probably a combination of both. But that scene was really good. So then we cut to 1994 and all of a sudden Electra has a successful Star 69 business. Again, when did this come about? But okay, we'll go with it. And some detectives end up coming to the business and they arrest Electra, and they go on about Rudy Giuliani and the mafia and all this other stuff. I don't know what it was about. I kind of checked out emotionally at that point. But anyway, she ends up in jail and calls Blanca to go and pick up the trunk, you know, in her home. Now, what? For 3 or 4 years has passed by. The trunk is still sitting in Electra's closet. I never understood that. I get the reference, you know, with Dorian Corey and everything. I get it. But still, it just, like, to me, the way they wrote it didn't make sense. But okay. So Blanca goes and Ricky is staying with Electra. And Blanca and Poppy and Ricky get the trunk out of the closet. Blanca explains what it's about. You know, they go through that scene. And then they proceed to travel through the city with the trunk on a dolly. And they get to Blanca's house with the trunk, and they put it in Damon's room. Why? Listen, I'm still annoyed at Damon's storyline. Now, I did get the tea from Alexander Rogers' pop roast video. His co-host C. Diggs did drop the tea that Damon's character in real life had like a family tragedy, allegedly. So if that is the case, at least we get some context as to why Damon all of a sudden disappeared to Virginia with his cousin on a relapse. But well wishes Well wishes to, I forgot his name, sorry. You know who I'm talking about, Damon, the real life Damon. Well wishes to him. So, okay. So they put it in Damon's room. Blanca's boyfriend, Doogie Howser, shows up. And there's this scene where he demands that she tells him what's going on. He discovers the body. Then Doogie Howser, is the one that comes up with the plan that any other person watching would have come up with in the first place. Oh, well, we're going to have to get rid of this. We're going to have to dump it over the river. Yes. 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 So at this point, I'm emotionally checked out. Kind of like Ricky's character. Is it me? Does he seem like he's just checked out, like he's just phoning it in, like he's just here so he won't get fined? That's how I was at this point. But then we cut to 1983, a budding house of abundance with Elektra, a young Lulu. We get to see Candy. I'm like, okay, yes. Blanca in her shake and go wig. Yes, we get that scene, how they kind of first started out. Cool, cool, cool. This is what I'm here for. Yes, this is where I'm getting the feels. They need to get money for food, so Elektra goes and works the piers, and this is where we meet a young Cubby and a young Lamar and a young Angel. Yes, this is where I'm getting the feels. Okay, yeah, now we're cooking. A young Angel then announces, to our surprise, that her and Lamar are cousins. Did I miss something? Because I've seen every episode of season 1 and 2 at least 5 times. When did they become cousins? Oh, but okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. So it was cute. And took me back to, again, Paris is Burning, the 2 young kids on the street. The interviewer say, what are you doing out here? It's 3 in the morning. Where's your parents? I ain't got no parents. Yeah, they're gone. So, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so then we're back to 1994. Doogie Howser, superhero boyfriend, has saved the day. He called in a favor to a lawyer. Same old tired storyline. Called in a favor to a lawyer and got Elektra's... Oh, first he posted Elektra's bail because, he's the superhero. I'm sorry, he just does not fit in the cast to me. He is so cute, but I can't get into him. I can't. He posts Elektra's bail. He saves the day by calling in a lawyer friend and gets Elektra's charges dropped. I still don't understand what the charges were because I was emotionally checked out at that point. So if you guys can fill me in and make me understand what the charges were, I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyway, they're sitting around the table, and they have a feel-good moment. Elektra and Blanca, oh, you're my favorite daughter. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're the best part of my life. Blah, blah, blah. Cute, whatever. Then we shoot back to 1983, the ball scene. And baby, this is where my anxiety, my anger, my apathy, my acceptance turned into awe. We get the ball scene that we've been waiting for. The first time that the House of Abundance walked as a whole, as they are now. It was fairy tale realness. A young Pray Tell is sitting there reading this other house down that just looked atrocious. And then we get the House of Abundance that stomped the ball in all their glory and just set the place on fire. And okay, yeah, I was here for that. So you guys tell me what you think of the episode. I, all in all, enjoyed it. Despite it being a hot mess, I did enjoy it. And I look forward to seeing what's going on in the next episode. I feel a lot better. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. see y'all around. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button. Thank you. Bye-bye.